Leon, you're terrible. LMAO, what was I supposed to do? Recover, brother. We trying to escape and you're just laying around. Why are you just sitting there like a brain dead slug? Recover, it's auto. I was crawling away from the hook, dude. There's no reason to. Our teammate saboed. Are you good? Yes, there was. Good news, it worked. You got 0 hook. GG, you all did bad. Hi, I'm Yams, and I play a very evil piggy. Now, what do I mean by evil? Well, especially during the late hours of DBD, Dead by Daylight After Dark, if you will, when it's prime time, let's say, between the hours of midnight and 3 a.m., when survivors' reactions are not the quickest and they're solo queuing and they're tired. I play in a very mean way. I like to hit and run. I like to be stealthy. I like to make it so that survivors log off of the game early and just go to bed. I like to put survivors to bed. Oftentimes, they will log out and I will be their last match of the night. I am not afraid to tunnel, slug, or camp or anything, and I often get mean endgame responses, but it's okay. When I play Survivor, I'm very altruistic for the team, and I'm always happy to die and be tunneled. It's my favorite thing, because I love spending the most time in chase possible. I had an idea to upload a couple of my matches that I played last night, and so you can already see I'm kind of off to a bad start here. There's 2 gens done, I'm on my first hook, and it's already getting saboed. I know that I'm gonna have to do a lot to play catch up for this game. So I kind of wanted to just showcase this and a couple other matches. So this is the first one I'm uploading. Feel free to check out the other 3. There's 4 total. And I'm just going to kind of talk about my mindset for the match, what I'm doing and why I'm doing what I'm doing. And so yeah, enjoy. Okay, so for starters, it's not looking good. First down, 3 gens are done. I have 1 hat on, but no hooks. I'm going to camp the body because I can't pick Leon up or else he will get the wiggle. So instead, I'm going to try to force the altruism instead of going and finding whatever other gen is being worked on. And I have to be careful and attentive because I know Ace is going to, there he is, he's going to try to sabo. Okay, we got that hook. Let's go check and see if anybody's trying to pick Leon up. I see Meg there in the corner. I'm going to try to approach her stealthily so that she thinks I don't see her, so that I'm able to get a free hit. Perfect. What a cutie. So it looks like Ace just got the unhook. So let's go back and see if we can get another slug going. It looks like she's going to try to get her hat off, so I'm going to put her into the mend here. Now she's got to mend before she can continue trying the traps. And we're going to check if anybody's picking Leon up. If not, and if nobody's in the area on either side, we're just going to go and find one of the injured survivors to see if we can get the next slug or hook state going. Now, the build that I run is meant to punish survivors for cleansing totems. And it's kind of essential that they do cleanse totems because if they don't, they will have anti-looping working against them for the duration of the match. Now here, I'm actually very happy to pursue Ace because I want to get a hat on him more than anybody else so that he stops trying to sabo. I want him to have an active trap so that he has to go do something else other than be up my butt for the game. So back to my build, if they don't cleanse, I will have blood favor for the entire match. If they do cleanse, they're going to proc my Undying and my Haunted Ground and my Retribution. That means that for the duration that they're cleansing totems, I'm going to get an aura proc and possibly expose them. So I'm going to know where everybody is and they might be an insta-down. Looks like Leon finally got picked up. So now we can try to down him again and hopefully either get a hook state or get another slug. And so the rest of this match is just going to be finding survivors, trying to interrupt them when they're trying to reset, making sure they can't get unhooks, and so on. And it looks like Leon did get the unhook, so we're going to try to get him. Ace wants to body block, so we're going to change that up and we're going to tunnel him instead, because I think that's what he wanted. So here we're going to just wait out his endurance. I am not counting, but hopefully I waited long enough. And hopefully he doesn't have DS. Or maybe he does because he's a saboer and he wanted to take that aggro. So let's see what happens. Hopefully he doesn't regret his actions there, blocking me from getting Leon. No DS, and he is now on second hook. We also just got our first totem cleanse, which means I see where everybody is and what they are doing. So now I'm kind of able to create this domino effect, capitalizing on the survivor's mistakes because I know where they are. I saw Meg get into that locker. I know that one survivor is on the bottom level and one survivor is on the top level. So I'm going to interrupt this gen if possible and try to pressure it so that the survivors cannot get the unhooks. I like to see where they're going and not chase them immediately, but switch directions so I can catch them where they least expect it and get them where they're going to go. This way I don't have to spend or waste a lot of time doing actual chase looping because I'm just cutting them off. So here logically, from that aura proc earlier, I know that the last remaining survivor is upstairs and likely going for Ace's unhook. So let's see if we can interrupt that. And she saw me and she gave up. So that right there is our 7-minute 4K GG. We've got some disconnects going already. And so now I just have to finish up here, get all the hooks, and you already know what's going to happen in the endgame chat. So yeah, I hope you kind of enjoyed watching and seeing how my brain works here. And so yeah, this is match 1 of my Evil Piggy, and I hope you want to come back to check out match 2. The build I run for this and the play style that I have, it's best suited for inside maps. However, I can't always control, rather I can rarely control that I'm going to get an inside map. So I just kind of have to do the best I can with the map it gives me. It doesn't always work out, but the inside maps are definitely usually always in 4K. So yeah, let's see what I get next time and come check it out. Oh, by the way, if you watched this all the way through to the end, feel free to let me know what you would have done differently if you were survivors in my trial, or if you were the killer, what you would have done differently than what I did. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.